China just asked the United States very indirectly, though, are you playing with fire? Well, it issued a sharp warning to the US. Tensions rise from the Middle East to the Pacific. And the question is this the beginning of a much bigger global face off? So let's decode this step by step in the simplest way. Welcome to Times XP, ladies and gentlemen. Well, a single incident at the sea has suddenly pulled multiple global players in a same storm. Near the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most sensitive oil routes, the United States reportedly intercepted an Iranian-linked vessel. Now, this is not just any location, right? Nearly a fifth of the global oil passes through this particular narrow stretch. Even a small disruption here can shake the global market. But this move it did not stay a local issue for very long. In the meantime, Iran reacted very strongly, calling the interception illegal and violation of existing understanding that is meant to keep the tension under control. Now, if we see it from Tehran's point of view, then this was not just a naval action. It was part of a larger pattern of pressure. And then the situation escalated further. China stepped in, and its message, it was loud, clear. Beijing criticized the action, calling it risky and destabilizing. And guess who was at the center of this response? Xi Jinping, who has increasingly positioned China as a voice against escalation in the global conflict. The warning? Avoid action that could push the whole situation towards something much bigger. But the tension is not limited to the Middle East here. In fact, thousands of kilometers away, in the Indo-Pacific, another flashpoint is heating up. The United States is conducting joint military drills with Philippines, exercises that are meant to strengthen the defense cooperation. However, China sees these drills very, very differently. If we see it from Beijing's perspective, then such moves, they are a direct challenge to its influence in that region. So now there are two separate regions, the Gulf and the Pacific. They are getting linked into one larger geopolitical equation. On one side, you have the United States, still the dominant military power, maintaining pressure on Iran and strengthening alliances in Asia. On the other hand, China is stepping in, not just economically but politically and strategically, signaling that it will not stay silent when its interests or allies are involved. And here's what is making this moment so much important. China's warning about playing with fire, it is not just a phrase, it's a signal. A signal that Beijing sees rising risk of miscalculation where one aggressive move could trigger a chain reaction. Ladies and gentlemen, history has shown that global conflicts, they don't always start with big declaration. Sometimes they begin with small incidents that spiral out of control. And yes, at the very same time, China is also trying to present itself as a stabilizing force, calling for restraint, dialogue, and de-escalation. But make no mistakes here, it is also protecting its strategic interest, whether its energy route in the Gulf or whether its influence in the Indo-Pacific. So the big question, where does this leave the entire world? Well, we are looking at a situation where multiple power centers are active all at once. The Middle East is tense, the Indo-Pacific is on the edge, and major powers are increasingly crossing paths in both the region. So, this is not just about one ship or one military drill. This is about rapidly changing global order, where actions in one region, it can trigger reaction across the world. Well, the lines are being drawn more clearly now, and the stakes are definitely getting higher. And the biggest question now is, will diplomacy really hold, or will these tensions push the world closer to a larger confrontation?